Der ist wieder aufgestanden. Beziehungsweise sie.
Here we go again.
Digga, was das für ein Massaker hier aber auch schon wieder war. Zum Glück hatten wir die Oger auf unserer Seite. Die haben sehr geholfen. Oh, der ist feindlich, der ist feindlich, der ist feindlich.
Someone there? Let's find some prey. Shall we dance? While they're distracted.
Das ist schlecht.
This way.
Ready for another round? Incoming.
Can't even catch my breath.
Ja, das sind einige.
Let's see.
Time to move.
I smell blood.
No choice but to keep going.
On my way.
Put him up. Over there.
Well, so much for peace. Have to keep going.
Ja, wir haben eine gute Verteidigungsposition.
Jimmy on the go.
Blood comes easy these days. Seems like the best way.
Der ist geflogen. Und keinen Schaden bekommen.
Have to keep going.
My turn.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Got to move.
Be quick.
Hop, hop.
Have to keep going. Your time is coming.
Was solche Lappen?
I can keep going a little longer now.
Na, die Goblins vor dem Lager könnten jetzt auch nochmal ein richtiges Problem werden.
Trust no one.
Your aggression has won you no friends.
Ich kann ihn gar nicht angreifen. What the fuck, Alter?
All right, time to skulk about.
So, jetzt müssen wir mal vorher speichern.
Watch your back.
Ich weiß gar nicht, kommen wir da raus, wo ich meine? Ja, ne? Oben.
Stubborn thing. It's blocked from the other side.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Ja, wir gehen jetzt erst weg von hier. Oh. Endlich mal wieder Tageslicht.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Behaltet euer Geld ruhig.
Very good of you. Thank you.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Wir sehen uns dort.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
Wir sehen uns immer noch dort.
No wandering off.
Come on. Give me a kiss.
Hold still. I'll kiss you when you've stopped bleeding, you lummox.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming. I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate mind.
That sounds fine. But do I have to haul it around?
Until we make the coin for a proper ops.
Heltrell didn't want us. And those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Boah, das ist so ein Wichser.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
Ich bin nur froh, dass ich helfen konnte.
As am I.
Alter, die Gesichtstexturen laden auch schon überhaupt nicht. Sieht so scheiße aus. Ja, fast ein Level Up haben wir auch wieder.
I'd love to, thanks.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Keep your distance, darling. Hardly a challenge. Let's have it.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through. I wish I had better, but this is all I have. May Temora's luck twist your way. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Tja, dann mal zu Hause.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing.
Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Ah, hier, Karga hat Komplizen. Die Schattendruiden haben sie dazu getrieben.
She knows now what cavorting in the shadows brings her. She will not stray again. Besides, this is no time to lose a promising druid. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Ich wollte meinesgleichen retten, nicht diesen Ort. Nee, so böse will ich nicht sein.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
You've done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Für jemanden wie mich war es ziemlich einfach.
I should not have underestimated you. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Comment? Kleve, was im Notizbuch des Druiden erwähnt wurde, anscheinend soll sie verflucht sein.
I'm ready.
I've got a long road ahead.
Level up. Ja, die anderen brauchen noch einen Blendticken. Reise zu den Türmen des Mondaufgangs. So, dann heißt das nächstes jetzt Unterreich. Das komplette Unterreich aber noch vor uns.
A parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
Euer Glück, dass ich das Gift noch nicht genommen hatte.
Ha! Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do when you told me about that tadpole.
Sehr
I don't
gerne.
know if I can ever restore Sylvanus' peace to this place, but I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
Und Beutel bekommen. Bisschen Zeug drin. Oder machen wir erstmal die lange Rast und feiern mit den Leuten erstmal.
Have a drink.
I'm fine.
Loosen up, Icaron.
No, an Albert.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too.
Ich habe genug Mut zusammengekratzt, um euch zu sagen, wie sehr ich euch mag.
I like you too. A lot. I'm sure you know that by now. Oh, gods. You know I want that more than fucking anything. I'll come find you when the others have gone to bed. Wait up for me, all right?
Oh yeah. Wie sie sich freut. Sweet.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
Charisma, ihr solltet zu ihnen gehen und selbst einen Zweihumpen leeren.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Ach, schau mal an hier. Kratzer wird sogar gestreichelt.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold!
Ist das alles?
I'll have you know, he can also make them blue.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Schau dir mal den Kratzer an, der lässt sich ja schön verwöhnen von allen.
Yes. Remember what happened last?
I need to dance. No. No, I need to lie down.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip. Live up here.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Spricht ihr von eurer Katze?
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. And given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently, after I was afflicted with my condition. And locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable. Wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I've given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement. Her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
Wie ist Tara so?
You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you. An unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Ich erinnere euch also an euer Schuss hier, wie romantisch.
I assure you, were you to meet Tara, you would see the comparison for the flattery it is. But perhaps that's not a point worth laboring further. Suffice it to say, I think rather a lot of you. And there aren't many on this plane who I'd give such high praise.
Ich bin nicht an euch interessiert, Gale, nicht auf diese Weise.
Right. Understood. You shall hear no more on the subject from me. Consider this budding romance thoroughly nipped. Though I hope our friendship need not come to such an abrupt end. Go! Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Ich glaube, er ist ein bisschen beleidigt.
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night.
Und damit meint ihr?
Why, you're naming, quite obviously. That ballad was but a crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel. Your nom de guerre. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all.
Wie wäre es mit Goblin-Fluch klingt gut. Hainhüter.
Grovekeeper? Are you a gardener? We aim to cultivate mystery, not shrubbery. No, your actions in the grove were most heroic. But I'm afraid this is a matter of style, not sentiment. Back to the revelry with you. I'll give the matter some thought in small council.
Da ist
This might be
unsere
the wine
Vierer.
talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Tiefling singt über unsere Leute, sie haben es verdient.
After Elturel, I think you're right. Faerun deserves to see us as we really are.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet, they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us you have promised your body to the tiefling. I've no doubt you will satisfy your tastes for the mundane.
Du Scheiße. Vielleicht können wir uns ein andermal kennenlernen. Nee. Ich bin dankbar für eure Hilfe, ihr kämpft vorzüglich.
Blacketh demands of me no less. If only I might lay claim to my proper trophy. Come morning, you will wonder. You will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt. Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself.
Kommt es wieder so vor, dass Lizelle irgendwie ein bisschen eifersüchtig?
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Wirklich Leben zu retten ist
We
schrecklich.
killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine. Pfft.
Ihr habt so viel ihr wollt. Ich würde mich jedenfalls amüsieren.
It's easy for some, of course. You and Karlach seem to be getting on very well. It's none of my business, of course. I wouldn't want to intrude. Watch, maybe, but never intrude.
Seid ihr eifersüchtig?
No, my love. I'm not jealous of the tiefling. But you go ahead. Have fun.
Alter, wie giftig die auf einmal reagieren, what the fuck?
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. I saw you with Karlach. You two looked cozy. Far be it from me to judge. Blood must still be running a little hot after everything. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
An mir?
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Gar nicht seltsam, wir haben das Richtige getan.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
Sie bietet uns die Flasche an. Ich muss stark sein. Ich muss stark sein, Digga. Oh, Schattenherz, genau jetzt. Ein andermal.
As you like. Try not to tire yourself out too much.
Oh mein Gott. Ich glaube, da draußen gibt es Leute, die würden mich steinigen dafür, dass ich Schattenherz jetzt abgewiesen habe. Aber ihre Romance werde ich mir in anderen Playthrough angucken. Willy Boy.
Yeah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Natürlich habe ich es gemerkt. Ohne euch war es keine Feier.
Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Claws will pop the balloons, you see. And the sweet cakes don't taste half as good as raw eggs with this blasted forked tongue.
Ihr macht mich nicht nervös, das wisst ihr doch.
If only half the world had half the heart you do. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
Ihr seid unmöglich.
12 impossible deeds every day before the sun reaches its apex. That's the way of the blade. Some time alone beneath the stars and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Ja, wir hätten jetzt wirklich jeden hier romanzen können.
What are you going to do in the city? There's always work.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Das klingt ja fast nach ein Kompliment.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Hört auf euren eigenen Rat. Na los, mischt euch unter die Leute.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. a night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Was zur Hölle macht Lazarus da?
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still.
Noch unwürdiger, weitere Rätsel von meinem ansässigen Spaßvogel.
I riddle thee not. I speak only what requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Oh, da haben wir mit alle gesprochen.
Hey, soldier. I think everyone's asleep. May I? Hello, you. I've been waiting for this all night.
Isn't it mad?
How good life is.
Ich weiß, Digga, das ist so schleimend. Es ist so furchtbares Schleimen. Ich weiß, was ihr meint. Wenn ich euch erblicke, kann ich an nichts anderes denken. Digga, das ist so ein Geschleime.
Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one. 10 years is a long time to be trapped in the hells. 10 years without a kind word. A touch. When I look at you, I feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
Ihr redet nicht lange um den heißen Brei herum, was? Karlach, ich mag euch, aber wir kennen uns ja kaum. Erst brauchen wir eine Lösung für das Problem mit der infernalischen Maschine. Tut mir leid, aber auf diese Art bin ich nicht an euch interessiert. Da lasse ich mich nicht lange bitten. Nur zu.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you, or myself. I'd give anything to touch you, but I can't. Not until I can be sure I won't burn you.
Feuer macht mir keine Angst. Das interessiert mich jetzt, weil da gibt es wieder zwei Möglichkeiten. Ich kenne Magie, mit der ich euer Feuer vielleicht dämpfen könnte. Mal sehen.
Sleep on it, maybe. If you've thought of something by morning, I'd love to know. For now, it's enough just to know you care enough to try.
Das ist sehr gut, es bändelt sich an.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
I suppose it was too much to hope we were going to be cured here and now. To Moonrise, then.
Was ist so gefährlich daran?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Ich habe wohl keine Wahl. Ich muss einen Weg hindurch finden.
You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Wie finde ich diesen unterirdischen Weg?
You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne.
Ich hätte nie gedacht, dass ich das sagen würde, aber das Unterreich scheint die sichere Route zu sein.
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
Und der Hain?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Ich vertraue auf euer Urteil.
I'm glad you approve. I do not truly care if you approve, but I am glad. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Klingt, als wäre der Hain in guten Händen. Wir sollten aufbrechen.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us.
Wanna dance?
My faith will guide me.
No one's stopped me yet.
Okay.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.